In the third grade, a girl 3 years older than me grabbed my shirt and shoved me face first into a locker. I felt my baby tooth crack, and Rebecca loudly popped her gum in my ear. "Meet me behind the hill after school. I'm not letting you get away with shouting at me in the hallway." She pushed me to the ground and walked back to her bully friend group. I clutched my cheek shaking, because my elementary school was run by 10 girls, all 6th grade bullies. And when you're a 9-year-old boy, that is an Avengers-level threat. I thought back to Rebecca breaking my arm earlier this year, and gulped because I knew I was screwed. But when I saw them during break, taking my classmates' glasses and stomping on them, I got an idea. I waited until they walked away, and came up to him while he cried on the floor. I whispered the plan in his ear, and his eyes immediately lit up. We followed them for the entire break, talking to every kid they bullied. When the final bell rang, my heart pounded, and Rebecca locked eyes with me and cracked her knuckles. "See you behind the hill." I walked out, my legs shaking. But instead of going up to them, I climbed to the top of the hill. Rebecca's eyes widened as she yelled, "Are you ignoring us? We're breaking both your legs for this." The 10 of them started walking up the hill, their faces twisted and fists clenched, and that's when I made my move. "Troops, in positions." Instantly, all 50 boys from my grade came out from behind me, standing atop the hill, including the kid with the broken glasses. Our army stared at the 10 girls. Their smiles dropped, but their eyes widened in rage. "We're still gonna beat you up." But then I pointed and yelled, "Charge!" All 50 of us began sprinting downhill. The girls' faces went pale in fear as they realized 50 mini bowling balls were rushing at them. "We're sorry," Rebecca yelled and turned to run, but it was too late. We began crashing into them, knocking them to the floor and stampeding them. I stepped on Rebecca's hair and plowed into the others, sending them to the dirt. By the time we were at the bottom, all 10 of them were crying in the mud. Their elbows were bent wrong, their hair was ripped and covered in grass, and not a single one was moving. I planted my foot on Rebecca's back and shouted, "Victor!"